For many Americans, the idea of moving to France sounds very exciting. However, many of the ones who follow through with moving there often regret it sooner or later. I've studied French and the French culture and language for the past 10 years, and I know many of the aspects of French society that draw people to want to move to France. Well, in this video, I'm going to cover 5 big reasons why you might hate living in France as an American. And stick around for the 5th reason because this one will hit you hard in the wallet. Number 1, there is smoking everywhere. In the US, only around 11% of adults smoke. In France, around a little over 23% of adults smoke. And so that is more than double what it is in the United States. So that means you'll find cigarettes and smoking in outdoor shops, cafes, and even places like train platforms. So if you're not used to this, it can feel overwhelming fast. Number 2, the living quarters in France are very small. In the United States, you might be used to big suburban houses with plenty of space to spread out and live. But in France, in many cities, the apartments are much smaller and they have closets that really don't have that much storage space, bathrooms that are very hard to even move around in, and bedrooms where you can even barely fit a bed inside of there. If you're going to move to France, could be a big adjustment for you and something you might not like if you're used to having more space in the United States.
If you're finding this video helpful so far, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content like this.
Number 3, produce quality. Now this one is both a blessing and a challenge. In France, the produce contains far fewer preservatives and it's sold with a focus on seasonal availability, and it has a much shorter supply chain than what the produce has in the United States. And so that means that Europeans and French people tend to shop more frequently, and they'll often make multiple trips a week to the grocery store and buy produce that way. But in the United States, it's possible for people to go to Costco and stock up for 1 or 2 weeks at a time, or they can even do that at their local supermarket. But in France, that is just not possible because if you buy some fresh strawberries, they may be fresh one day, but then 2 days later they may already turn into mush. And if you're not used to this can feel very inconvenient to have to do shopping more frequently. And one American couple who moved to France even cited this as a reason for coming back to the United States after living in France for a year because it was just such a big adjustment for them. Number 4, accessibility challenges. In the US, we have plenty of elevators, ramps, and wide areas that are easy to maneuver. Well, in France, many buildings are older and they have narrow stairways, narrow hallways, and they also have cobblestone streets that are uneven. If you or someone you're with has mobility issues, this could make daily life frustrating. Number 5, higher income taxes. This is the one that stings. In France, they have some of the highest personal income taxes in Europe. Their top tax rate is 55%. And this is higher because in France, they have a social system where expenses like healthcare are covered for its citizens by the government. In the US, the highest federal income tax bracket is 37%, and that only applies to extremely high earners. Most Americans pay far less than that. And so this can be a rude awakening for Americans who are used to the different system of holding on to more of their income and paying for healthcare and other expenses separately. So, would you still move to France knowing all of this? Let me know in the comments down below. If you found this video helpful, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Also, if you're still interested in moving to France or traveling to France, check out some of my other French tips that I will have linked up here in the video playlist on screen. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.